Oh, I know why. Here we go. Let's put some. Listen, we got to get it right. If we're going to get it right, we got to get it right. All right. You guys, let's get into this conversation. As you guys know, we got the chat box. Please drop your comments down below in the chat box. I knew something was wrong with those lights. Things wasn't just quite together as I like it. All right. So today, you guys, we're talking about it. Your tall man bias is keeping you single. I want to talk about this thing. I'm hearing a lot about it, so I decided to go ahead and do a show on it and to get a conversation going about it. Okay, the tall man bias. Now, of the people who are watching this show, who is willing to raise your hand and confess? Who is ready to confess that you have a bias against short people, short guys, short men? For some reason, you just don't feel short men. You're one of them people that say you got to be this tall to ride a ride and all that good stuff. All right, let me see it. Let me see your comments. If that's you, it's confession time. Do you have a bias with needing or desiring short tall men? All right. Does he have to be 6 foot to even talk to you? All right. I've been seeing a lot of this, and this is one of those unspoken biases, y'all. I've got some guys that I have conversations with, some men. You guys know that I do. I'm a love coach. I help high value women to find high value men for love and relationships, and I have these conversations with men, having these conversations with some good, high quality men who happen to be short. Okay. And they say that, everything is good. They might meet somebody online. Everything is good. Sometimes, but the question always comes up, ladies. Why do y'all always ask the question, how tall are you? Why do y'all always ask the question, how tall are you? LV, you on? Let me hear it. Why do you always ask the question, how tall are you? What difference does it make how tall the guy is? Right? Because I'm telling you, I got some guys that I'm working with, good men, strong, intelligent, handsome, an overall good catch, but he just so happens to be 5'6" or 5'7". And y'all not giving them brothers no love whatsoever. So we need to talk about that, because I'm telling you, there are some good men who may not be as tall as you like, right? And you could miss out on some good things. So let's have the conversation today. LV said, let's see what she got to say. LV said, I'm stuck in the middle. I like a tall guy, but I have dated a short guy. Okay. Now, what is the problem with dating short men? Okay. Now, I know some of y'all said that short men sometimes have a complex. Well, I wonder where they get the complex from. You say some short men have a complex. They have this idea that, they're not good enough, or like they have to overdo it. I wonder where they get that from. Right. And so I think that sometimes you might be missing a good opportunity by missing out on a short man. Now, here's the thing. You don't want to dismiss anybody for their attributes. Okay. Consider this. The fact is that the man nor you, nobody can raise their height. Right. Now, take me, for instance. I think I was 6 foot tall when I was 14. I think, and I'm 6'2", right? And I've been the same height. I look back at some pictures of myself in the neighborhood, me and my boys in the neighborhood, and I was tall then. I was tall then, 6'2", and I was like, 15 or 16 years old. And I've always been tall, right? So being a tall man, I never even considered any of this as being a thing, but I'm starting to hear it more and more, right? Even my kids are tall. My son is like 6'3". My daughter's like 5'11". She says 5'11". Mm, look more closer to 6 foot to me, right? I got tall kids, come from tall people, mostly either really tall or really short, right? So I caught the tall gene, and so I never really knew that this whole thing really existed, but it really is a real thing. Um, so so we talking about it today, you guys. The tall man. What do you understand how easily it is that you could miss out on Mr. Right or the right person for you just because you don't think that they are tall enough? Okay. So let's have some conversation here, you guys. I got more people watching. Look, come on in and leave a comment. Let me know what your thoughts is on this. What is wrong with dating short men? Okay. Now I've known some short men, right, that were very strong and powerful, right? Very strong, very powerful, a great leader. It was didn't have the Napoleon syndrome, but he was a great leader, great and was comfortable in his own skin. And so if I got some men on the line, right? When I'm having this conversation with men, here's what I tell them. When I'm talking to the men, I say, listen, if you're short, don't worry about it, right? You just be the best you that you can be. Like, you don't even have to worry about being short. Don't even bring it up. Don't even, if she asks you how tall you are, tell her. Stop lying, because she gonna figure it out when she see you. All right. My message to the short guys: if there's some short men listening, I say, look, you rock whatever you show up with, whatever you rock, whatever you got. Okay. If you are 5'6", 5'7", you say, you know what? 5'7" is in style. Y'all wish y'all was 5'7". I'm the same height as the girl. I don't know what you want to say, but I'm telling you that you have to get comfortable with who you are and what you have. Now, today we just talking about height, right? We poking fun a little bit, but I know some brothers that's really sensitive about it. But we poking fun at it right now, right? But you wouldn't believe how many people are really hung up on something, right? Something that other people uh, may find a little off-putting, right? Some people feel that way about their weight. Okay, somebody says that the guy, I don't get as much attention. Some of the ladies might say I don't get as much attention as more fit women, thin women. Okay, you know what? It is what it is, and you got to get comfortable in your own skin. So look. This whole thing is coming down to one thing, and that is loving you. You have to love you no matter what. I don't care if you're tall, short, fat, skinny, malnutrition looking. It doesn't matter. You have to get comfortable with loving yourself. All right. LV, let me check out what she said. LV said, there's nothing wrong with dating a short man as long as I feel secure with him. That's the key right there, right? And you'll feel secure with him if he feels secure in himself. So, we pick they calling it height shaming, right? So, be careful about how you height shame, because there are some men that are very sensitive about this, just as sensitive as some women are about their weight. All right. But weight is something you can do something about. Height is something you cannot do anything about. So, but the bottom line is, you could be losing out, right? So here's something that you may not have considered, that some of these men that are short, you know, may still be a good provider, good protector, a good intelligent brother, and you worried about how you look in heels. I know it's tough. It's a tough scenario, but it is what it is. and you have to get comfortable in your own skin no matter what. No matter what, however it shakes out. All right. So who's got a scenario with a short man that you want to pipe in with your scenario? Go ahead and drop your comment down below on dealing with height when finding the one for you. All right. I want to hear you guys' tales, right? I want to hear what you guys have to say. So I had a lady ask me about this the other day. I had a lady chime in with me the other day about this conversation about height. She said the same thing. It's got the guy is handsome, smart, a real go-getter. It's just that when I put my heels on, I'm towering over him, and it feels uncomfortable. Now, I just told you guys that I'm a proponent of a person just rocking whatever they got, right? But here's the thing. If the height thing is so bad that you absolutely can't get past it, you know what? You can't get past it. If you're a person that wears your heels all the time, you're a lady that wears your heels all the time, and you just can't see yourself looking down at a man. It's just uncomfortable for you. Here's what I'm suggesting. Let him go. Right? Because it doesn't get any better. You're not going to get more comfortable with somebody that you are uncomfortable with now. I know. Having a whole conversation about this. Yes, because it's necessary. You're not going to get more comfortable. You'll get less comfortable, and it's just not going to work. So that's what I told her. I said, listen, in your heart of hearts, you're the person that's going to have to live with this situation. He's not going to grow, and you're not going to shrink. So if all his list of attributes don't match up, then you might have to just let him go and be okay with letting him go. Now, understand, you could be letting go your Prince Charming. But if you don't feel comfortable in any scenario, then you might have to let it go. So I want to now kind of talk about your bias, right? And because I know there are some people didn't really see this as a bias. But and it's kind of one of those cute little biases, right? But maybe there's some other things that you have that are holding you back from finding the one that you're looking for, right? For some of y'all, you have a bias against going up and having a conversation with a man. That could be a bias. You are against proceeding and going first to say hello. Oh no, I'm not saying hello, because the Bible said, he that find a wife find a good thing. So I can't go and say hello to the gentleman over there by the apples. Y'all both over there by the apples in the grocery store. And you see somebody you want to meet, but you won't go meet them because you think that the Bible said. That's not what the Bible said. That's not what it's saying. It's not what it's about. You talk about just meeting a person. There's nothing wrong with meeting somebody, but some people are hung up on that bias that they're not going to, they call it pursue. Who said it's pursuing? It's going up and making a friend, right? So I think people put too much pressure on the meeting, right? You put too much intensity on the meeting, on the coming together, when it's not necessary. So I think as we kind of like look at this scenario, examine your own biases and ask yourself, how would you feel if this was a bias against you? How would you feel if somebody had a bias against you for something that you can't help? All right. What other biases are out there? Come on, you guys, drop them in the comment section. It's time to confess. What other biases exist in these dating streets? What are the biases that are out there? All right, we got some more biases. Volume says, I'm short and tall guys have always gravitated towards me more than short guys. So it becomes the norm. Honestly, I'm open as long as my other needs are met. That's good. That's good. That's good. And yes, you can't help who gravitates towards you, which is just fine, right? I'm just talking about height shaming, right? And some people missing their opportunity because of biases. All right, that's a good one. Natural hair versus relaxed hair. Bias. Now that's not necessarily a dating bias, but okay. I guess it could be. There are some people, some people, and some men. You could say, right, who have a bias for relaxed hair and against relaxed hair. Some people like that natural. Some people like speak against the natural. Biases, right? But they don't make any sense. Skin bias, yes. Colorism is a real thing, right? Some people think that light skin is better. Some people think that dark skin is better. Some people think if you light bright, you almost white, and you ain't right, right? But they think that dark skin is better. So all these biases that may be in the back of your mind, right? We gotta examine that. Yes, long hair, short hair. I mean, ridiculous. This is all ridiculous, right? But I'm telling you, sometimes these biases are deep down within, and they may be stopping you from finding the person that you need in your life. So look, this is going to be a short show. Listen, here's what I want to tell you, that you deserve to be loved. You deserve to give someone love. You deserve to be able to take the wall down and share your heart with another human being. You deserve that. Okay? But sometimes these biases and these ridiculous things come to separate you from finding what you're looking for. So this is what we're talking about. These are the conversations that we need to have as we going forward. So I got something, you guys. If you are actually there, if you're in a place where you're looking for the one, I've got a free mini course called Finding the One. At findingtheone.club, you go there, send your email, get you the course. And I got more of those sort of things that are on the way, but I want you guys to register, send your email, and let's get connected. Let's make it happen. And I'm going to help you find the one. All right. Normally, I don't do my shows on broadcasting, even on my personal channel, but I'm doing it today. If you are in need of a love coach session, or you want to send in a topic, you got an idea for a topic, I got a long list of topics to do, but I would love to hear what you have to say. Send me your topic, and we might get it on if it makes sense for the show. All right, you guys. So I'm probably going to do this again on Wednesday as well. I used to do all my shows on YouTube, on the Facebook channel, and now they're mostly on YouTube. And so I wanted to come back home to my Facebook channel and have some conversations there. So good. We got many more to come in the future. All right, folks. Well, thank you so much for listening. I appreciate you connecting, and we've got more to come in the future. So you guys hang in there with us. Till next time, peace and love.